Hey my queenies and my goddies, it's me Remy and I'm back again with another video. This week we're in Jamaica honey, so that means that this is the Jamaican edition. Okay, so for those who know that song, or for those who do not know that song, this is Star, I Bring Me, and this comes from the show Star. For those who have not watched it, you need to go and watch it. Although now it's getting canceled, that's besides the point. The show is something that you should fuck with. For those who do watch the show, they know, in my opinion, that Star is that bitch. Like, Star is that bitch. Star is that type where she can walk. She's very motivated, she's very driven, she's very determined, she's very hardworking. She can get herself into trouble sometimes, but Star is that type where, like, even if you don't know Star, you can meet Star and be like, okay, this is who she is. Or if you don't know her, you would want to get to know her. Or if you don't know her, she would make herself be known, because that's how confident she is within herself. She doesn't take no for an answer. And she's not willing to settle for less than she deserves. And I feel like women that know themselves are able to bring that confidence with them anywhere that they go, you know what I mean? So that people want to know who you are, like they're intrigued, you know what I'm trying to say? So the first thing that I would say is that women, please do not lower your standards, number one. Number two, I would say don't change yourself in order to be with somebody or for people to like you, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, regardless, I feel like oftentimes when women meet men, or like even if you're meeting a potential partner, you get so caught up in saying, oh my god, this is somebody that I'm really infatuated with, and you're starting to plan your whole future with them within like the 30 seconds of you knowing them. And it's like, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Because I feel that makes you very vulnerable to a man, because he can be like, okay, I can just tell her everything that she wants to hear and she's mine, like no effort, no nothing, like, you know what I mean? And it doesn't work like that. Like, I feel like regardless on the type of game that a man is trying to spit to you, I feel like regardless on the game that he's trying to spit to you, even though it may seem enticing, at the end of the day, you can't allow that to deter you from, I guess, getting what you deserve, you know what I'm trying to say? So that's why, at the end of the day, you also need to be clear with your intentions and what you want moving forward into a relationship, because I feel like deep down, I feel like women know what they want. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't think I feel like deep down, women have an idea of what they want, but they get so caught up in like the fantasies and the dreams, and then that's how they become easily like deceived, you know what I'm trying to say? And down the line ending up getting disappointed because they're not receiving what they thought that they were gonna get, you know what I mean? So I feel like deep down, women know what they want, but they allow those type of things to prevent them from getting what they deserve. And I feel like if you present your standards to a potential partner from the jump, it's easier for everybody, you know what I'm trying to say? Because at the end of the day, you can let this person know to say, hey, I accept me for who I am and what I bring to the table and what I'm contributing to the table, and yeah, that's okay, fine, bye, we can go about our separate ways. But that's all it is, you know what I'm trying to say? So in particular in the song, Star was kind of talking about, I feel so bad because I know say there's more other characters, but or cast members, but but for the fact that I'm doing a video, I'm just saying Star, you know what I mean? So in the video, or in the songs in particular, Star was talking about a couple of other things, and she was saying that, you know, hey, in this relationship, it's like, I'm willing to take care of you as well as myself, but you need to understand this one thing, is that I already know what I'm contributing to the table. You know what I'm trying to say? Picture this table. It's yours. You help build it up from the ground up. You help put on the table. You help maintain that food. You know what I'm trying to say? And you have come to a point where you're willing to share that with somebody else. But understand that that does not mean that he can come what's on your table. That means that he has to be adding to your table, making your table much bigger. You know what I'm trying to say? So what she's trying to say is, hey, you know what? I can take care of myself, but I can also take care of you if we get to that point. But you have to understand that, like, the person that you're meeting right now is not going to take a back seat. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm trying to be the version of myself while I'm being in a relationship with you. You know what I mean? But who you're meeting right now is who you're going to consistently see throughout this relationship. So that means that don't think that because we're in a relationship now that everything is going to be on the back burner, or like, you know, you're going to act as if my thoughts, my opinions, my whatever it is are not valid or not considered within the relationship. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, yeah, sorry, so to say that like my voice, my opinions, my thoughts are going to be and will be considered throughout any decision that we make within this relationship. And understand that if you cannot meet those standards, that's okay. Just understand that I'm not settling for anything less than I deserve. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you, one thing, I think me personally, one thing that I hate most is knowing who you are in the beginning of a relationship, and then you get so lost within this person and within this relationship that you don't even know what you contribute to the table anymore, or you don't even know the value that you hold within yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's lost. But aside from that, yeah, I'm just saying simply that you need to be very clear with your intentions with another person, and the standards that you have for yourself and who you're going to be in a relationship with. And yeah, and the thing is, I think a lot of women are kind of scared to say that sometimes, to say, hey, you know what, it's okay, like I want you, but you're not good for me. Some people are like, okay, you know what, I want you and you're not good for me, and I'm still gonna fuck with you. And it's just like, you can't do that, honey. You because it's not good for you. Like, why would you just decide to put yourself through that? Do not settle. There are so many other fishes in the sea. You know what I'm trying to say? So, and the one thing that's beautiful about this message is to say, hey, I bring me. I'm enough. I don't need anything else but myself. And if you can't accept that, that's okay. But understand, once again, as I said, and as I said in maybe 2 videos ago, if you're gonna leave, this is not a revolving door. You need to get out. Number 1. Number 2, understand that, like, you're never going to find another like me, because I think people in general, but especially women, need to understand that you are so unique, you are so beautiful, and you cannot compare yourself to other women. You know what I'm trying to say? I think women need to understand how special they are. And if you need one thing that I feel would help you to understand how special and different and unique you are, you need to understand that, as I Am Zoe said, he's on Instagram, you can follow him, any type of social media. He said, God only made one you, and if you don't be you, nobody else. I'm trying to say, like, God took the time to handcraft you, to create you, to give you your strengths, your weaknesses, your characteristics, to create your whole experiences, and you have to understand that throughout the whole entire world, that there's nobody else that can say they have walked the mountains, or that they can, I'm not gonna say relate, but there's only one you. That's all it really comes down to. And I think that's, if you're doubting on how special you are, that's just one thing that I feel can help you, you know?